What is up, my friends? So let's talk about a theory on Money Heist that has been very much so a big theory throughout, I think, the beginning of this whole show, and it continues on with the newest season. So let's just get right into it. Before I get into this, I hope all of you are doing safe, social distancing, quarantining, all that good stuff. But first and foremost, go check out my other videos as well before I get into this video on Money Heist Season 4 and Season 5 theories. But this is going to be a theory more that is about the overall show than Season 5. So if you want to know about Season 5 and my thoughts on that, go check out that video. If you want to know about Season 4 and its ending and my thoughts on that, go check out that video. So this is probably going to be a pretty quick, well, we'll try to make it quick. Just theory that I've seen floating around that actually is starting to make sense to me, and that is that there is only going to be one survivor of the group when this is all said and done, whatever it is, and that is going to be Tokyo. And the reason for this, people are saying, is because she is the main one narrating the show. And what does that mean? I mean, she could just be telling the story as it goes in her head, or it could mean that she is relaying it back to somebody. Whether many of the theories then branch off from here into who she is actually telling this story to. So the biggest one I've seen so far is that she's telling this to a cellmate in a prison, wherever she may be, and the rest of the group could either be in prison or they could be dead. Now, the theory says they're probably dead because if they were in prison as well, they could be telling the story themselves. But the fact of the matter is, just Tokyo is telling the story. So the theory goes on to say as well that we're going to see some conclusion of this show where everybody will die and Tokyo will be taken, apprehended for some reason. She won't die, which we're not too sure of yet, but that she will actually be taken, and then we just will see her tell this whole story to that cellmate. The other theory goes on to say that she is telling the story to somebody else. Everybody dies as well in this theory, but she's actually telling the story to the police in some cooperation of sorts for some reason, maybe something that she is fearful of that is coming after her and she needs the protection. But I wouldn't see that one really fly with the way that Tokyo's character is, so I'm going more with the other reason, is that she's just telling this to a cellmate. So that would be an interesting twist to everything if that's the case were to happen. Now, according to many people, the professor will meet his doom in the next season at the hands of Alicia. I highly doubt that, however. I think we're going to be seeing him stick around for a little longer. Of course, the showrunners have also said that they are planning spin-offs of different characters, such as Berlin might be one of them. So it's going to be interesting to see if they will do these spin-offs and if they will add anything to the overall story and make it that much richer, I would say. So I'm not sure when exactly the main plot of Money Heist will be over and when they will branch off into these spin-off shows, if they do. But it's an interesting theory that Tokyo would be the only survivor and that this is all being retold in her perspective to another person, which I really do believe would be the case, as the show has been presenting itself to have many twists and turns. And just because a character's been around for a while don't mean she gonna be there for long, or he. So I am interested to see where the show goes and if this theory holds any weight to it, and if the showrunners see that theory floating around and they're like, we see that and we're going to turn it into something completely different to throw you off and not be like, I saw that coming. But what are your thoughts on Money Heist and Tokyo being the sole survivor at the end of it all and recounting this whole story to somebody else? Would you be upset or would you applaud them for this? And what are your thoughts on spin-off shows of the show coming to Netflix pretty soon? Anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure you do that right now. But anyways, I have some other videos coming pretty soon. I'm going to do some videos on My Hero Academia. I said I was going to do that one. I've been putting that one off, but we have a couple of them as well coming, some Crypt TV stuff, so it's going to be pretty good. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. Check out my Siren Head video. I have the Russian sleep experiment video coming up this week, so make sure you go check out Siren Head and leave some more recommendations below on that one. And that's going to do it for me. I'll see all of you next time. Stay positive.